Good morning, my name is May Reed, and my special day was my retirement dinner, retirement party. Well, I was born and raised in Lewiston, North Carolina by my grandparents. And I used to come up during the summer to visit my parents in Philadelphia. And I graduated from Simon Gratz High School. And I met my first love, David Reed. We got married November 1970. So we've been married going on 45 years. Would be November the 9th of this year. So, and I have a brother. My mother, my father, deceased. My grandparents, they're deceased. I have no sisters. I just have the one brother. He's here in Philadelphia, William Clark. I retired from Wordsworth Mental Health Industry. It's a mental health facility, Wordsworth Academy. That's where I retired from. Since I now retired, my husband and I, we do like a lot of traveling. I go to cardiac rehab on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we just do different things, go to the movies and go to dinner, just sitting back, relaxing, doing the things that I normally wouldn't have been doing if I was at work. So now that I'm retired, so this is what we do. Just want to sit back and enjoy life.
Ms. May is a beautiful, wonderful person. I'm preaching to the choir right now. Personally, she reminds me of my mom so much. Those down south sensibilities. You're such an amazing person. It's always a pleasure to see you when we walk into the office. Speaking for myself, the day doesn't start until I see you. I wish you the best. May God bless you and your family. We love you, Miss May.
We had the retirement luncheon. My supervisor, they had asked me, because it was doing a lot of snow, and she asked me what did I want to do. I said we had a retirement luncheon on that Monday, and that's what we did. So they surprised me. I didn't expect a big luncheon, but they said being that I was a well-liked employee, so they wanted to give me something to remember that I would never forget. So the luncheon was nice. It was my son-in-law, my daughter, my husband, one of my best friends, and everybody was there. We really had a nice time. I enjoyed it. And I started crying because I was going to be missing my friends, my co-workers, and everybody. The morning started off, my morning started off, it was well. I was getting excited, couldn't wait until the time to come. I didn't know how it was going to be. I just thought it was just a regular dinner. And when we later on during the day started getting prepared for the retirement, and we walked in the door, I was really excited the way that my family had everything set up. And then seeing the photographer and the video person, I was really shocked. I didn't know what to say, but I was just so excited that I was like still around, that, you know, that they was going to give me this retirement. My husband always said, you know, when I retired that he wanted to have a big retirement dinner for me. So that's what him and my kids did, and I really, really enjoyed it. I really had a nice time. I was so surprised, and I still talk about it now. My co-workers, my family, my friends, everybody still talks about that retirement dinner on April the 17th, 2014. Well, my husband and my kids, they were trying to figure out where they was going to have it. So they said at the Romano Inn. At the Romano Inn, they wanted to have the retirement dinner. And they got together and said, was it okay? So everybody agreed to have it at the Romano Inn. They said, okay. And then they started getting everything together. My husband, he was coming back and forth to the Romano, talking with the owner, and they was getting everything together, what they was going to have, how they was going to have it set up in the colors. So everybody decided that the color was going to be the orange and the whatever colors we had. We had came before. One of my best friends, she retired, and that's where she had her retirement there. And so I liked it, and my husband liked it, so he said we was going to have it there. And I felt great. I liked it. I did a walkthrough there, so I said, okay, we'll have it there. My decorations was done by my daughter Tori, and my daughter Tremel, and my son David. It was excellent. It was really, really nice. I liked the way they had the cake set up out in the hallway. I just enjoyed everything. It was nice. The 2 cakes, my daughter, they decided they wanted 2 cakes. In case 1 cake wouldn't be enough, they would have the 2nd cake. So they wanted to have the 2. And when he presented me with the watch, I was shocked. Oh my gosh, the gold watch, I could not believe it. I guess I was so excited, it just like fell on the floor.
I want to say something really important, but really quick. I'm not going to preach to you, but we did something really special this year. Just show that our generation changed the world. Never happened before. We absolutely changed the world. We changed the world. So it just goes to show anything is possible. Fight for what's right. Fight for what you believe in, and stay forever young.
The first entrance we came in, it was just like the people were just standing there. So they said, wait a few minutes, let's get things together first. You just stand right here. But it looked like to me when I walked in, everybody was sitting down, they was ready to greet me, and I was all excited, you know, to see. I didn't expect, you know, this type of dinner, you know, the way they had it set up. I didn't expect to see that. But when I walked in, they said, just stay there for a second, and I did. And then the next one, the entrance, we walked in, and that's when the photographer and the video person would start doing their thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're out here right now, great tribute to Mrs. Reed, Congratulations, and here she comes. Number 4. You can do that, man. She got a standing ovation.
That grand entrance, me coming in, made me feel great. To be able to walk down that aisle with my husband and say, this is it, this is it. It's time for me to retire, and I'm really enjoying myself to be able to walk again. Now you have to remember that before then, a few months before then, I had gotten sick. And I was just thanking God that I was here to see that, because I didn't think that I was going to be able to enjoy having a retirement after I had told the company that I was going to retire and then getting sick. So, but walking in and walking down, making that grand entrance, it made me feel really, really good. God was there walking with me, just holding my hands, and I was just like so happy that I was able to, you know, walk down the aisle with my husband, like I said, and I just felt great. It was excellent. It was awesome.
Hey, Aunt May, happy retirement. Wish you many, many, many beautiful years with your husband now that you don't have to get up in the morning and go to work, or at night and go to work.
My friends, my family members, my coworkers, they were saying nice things about me. It made me feel good that people thought enough of me to really, really have nice things to say about me. All during the time of my working period, I treated the people nice, and I just enjoyed them. And the way they spoke and said nice things about me, it just made me feel so good. I was like all humble. I was very, very humble, real nice. I said, oh my gosh, this is the way they feel about me. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And they just kept like saying nice things about me. It just made me feel really, really good. Really good. The photo montage, I really, really love it. It was, oh, I just love it. I just looked at it, I just kept looking at it. I had my brother to come over and his wife, they was looking at it, and they liked it, they love it, they love it. They said they never seen anything like that before, and they just kept telling me whoever did it, the person that did it, they did an awesome job. I really, really love it, love it. It was awesome. When I was sitting there watching the party and just looking at the pictures coming up back in when I was like small all the way up until now, it just made me feel good. And another thing, I was wondering how everybody got a hold on to the different pictures, but everybody said later on when I wasn't around, they was looking in different parts of the photo so they could see which picture that they was going to pick. But I really, really enjoyed that, to bring back memories. And one thing I wish that my mother was here to see that, because she would have loved it. She was in one of the pictures. My husband, first of all, was standing there, and when he said, wait a minute, he had forgotten something, I thought maybe one of my son's best friend had left his gift and forgot the gift. And when he presented me with the watch, I was shocked. I could not believe it.
It's tradition that when someone works as hard and as long as you have and retiring, that you deserve a gold watch for your retirement. So open your box and enjoy your gold watch, yes.
Oh my gosh, the gold watch, I could not believe it. I guess I was so excited, it just like fell on the floor.
Yeah. That was the symbolic break. Now you don't have to worry about time anymore. Now, that's just one. Let me see what I got here. You know I love surprising.
Don't look.
Okay. Also too, you have Career Award, and a career award for 44 years of good service. And what it reads on this award, and it says 44 years. This award is presented to May L. Reed in recognition of 44 years of service, June 1970 to January 2014. And at the bottom of it, it reflects all the companies that you work with in order to get 44 years. Atlantic Richfield, Northwest Human Services, and Wordsworth Academy. Here you are.
And my plaque also was awesome. I didn't expect that from anybody. It was just nice, lovely. He really loves me. Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
I just want to say thank you all for coming out tonight to help me celebrate my all-in-all retirement. Well, when I was giving my speech, I was a little bit nervous. I just wanted to say what I had to say, and everything was just running through my mind about different things and saying things about the people, that how good they was to me, my kids, and I really, really love my kids, my grandkids, my son-in-laws. It was really nice, my family. It was really nice to stand there and just read what I had wrote, what I wanted to say. This is what I want to say, my co-workers and my used-to-be co-workers. It was really, really nice to stand back and to read, a little bit about me, to let them hear about a little things about me, what I did in life.
Congratulations, cousin. Love you. You did your thing for 44 years. I hope I could be that way too. I'm working on 10. I got 30 more to go. But congratulations. I love you.
The people that spoke when the cameraman came around, the people that spoke was my cousins, my co-workers, my in-laws, nieces, my brother, my cousin from Virginia, and my mother's old friends. It was just, everybody was there to I'm just glad they was there just to say, something good about me. They really spoke nice. Well, I enjoyed the people dancing me. I like to dance, but a lot of the dance that they was doing, I really don't know how to do the dances, but I was just glad that they was up to dance, to do those dances. I was just running around showing my watch off and my plaque and everything. I just wanted everybody to see it before they left out the building. So I was just enjoying myself, and everybody was having a great time. The music was nice, and the photographer, the video person, they was really, really nice. They did a great job. If I knew anybody that need work done, pictures taken, anything, I know exactly who to refer them to. Hello, I just want to say thank everybody for coming out tonight to help me celebrate this retirement. It was very nice. My family, my cousins, my in-laws, my co-workers, ex-co-workers, everybody. Thank you everybody for sharing this special day with me and helping me celebrate my years of retirement. I want to appreciate it. I just thank everybody for coming. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. I'm glad everybody have a great time.
I seen my face and I seen my hair, oh my God, you couldn't tell me nothing.
I got that particular dress because I wanted to be different. I didn't want like something fitted. I wanted to go for the baby doll look.
The shower scene was put in last minute, but it was a good scene.
My first gown was my white gown. I felt like Cinderella in a ball.
I decided to have my party as circus themed because I love Cirque du Soleil.
As soon as I saw it, I said, that's fiction. I dropped my hat and ran.
As I'm walking out, the whole veil comes off.
That's your problem. You see my phone landing, well, you gotta pick it up and go through it.
No, that's your problem.
Garnet toss got a little bit X-rated.
Happy birthday, Tracy!
So I'm walking down the aisle telling myself, like, they can say what they want to say. This is a moment that every female has waited and thought about and dreamt about your whole entire adult life.
Older lady coming down the Soul Train line doing her things.
It was lit. Everyone was hype. Everyone was on Snapchat posting it like Asia Sparks. Like, it was really nice.
This is my party. I'm about to walk in.
When I made the grand entry, I felt so good.
Ain't too many people gonna get a Lamborghini for a senior prom. And you know, just hit the gas and took off.
Growing up in Mississippi, my prayer was, for as long as I can remember, God, use me. Use me, use this life. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I know that there is a vision for my life that is greater than my imagination can hold. Use me, use me. What would you have me to do? And that dream, that desire, that prayer brought me somehow to television.
And she's gonna learn that this life will hit you hard, in the face, wait for you to get back up just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you is the only way to remind your lungs how much they like the taste of air.
If we want to give all of our children a foundation for their dreams and opportunities worthy of their promise, if we want to give them that sense of limitless possibility, that belief that here in America, there is always something better out there if you're willing to work for it, then we must work like never before.
To those waiting with bated breath for that favorite media catchphrase, the U-turn, I have only one thing to say. U-turn if you want to. The lady's not for turning.
You might never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.